Hello YouTube, welcome to Sunday in the Shop. Now, I said in the video and I showed this handle to get you to watch Sunday in the Shop more, which I don't know why I keep making them. We're not ranting here, but we don't get a whole lot of views, and it is work to make these videos. But the reason I do Sunday in the Shop, I don't have to be professional. I can mess up, goof off, do whatever I want. We got all the pictures of this on the other one of what this blade is. See how we got everything taped over with our cheapy tape? Okay, we're going to put a whole bunch of hot glue on here, okay? And shove it in there. It has to kind of go to one side a little bit because it's not perfectly straight. Drill with various drill bits, way bigger than it has to be because I want room for epoxy glue. So we're going to just pour it on here, okay? And then we're going to probably cram some paper down there so the epoxy can only run so deep. But stay tuned. Sorry I can't show you slathering the hot glue on here, but believe me, there's going to be a bunch on there. And I'm using my acrylic stick. I don't get paid for any brand names I'm mentioning, but it's the kind of glue stick I found for my high heat gun that works. It will stick anything to concrete. You can put it on something, stick it up on your concrete wall like a picture or something. It's not coming off unless it's something heavy. I've tested on metal wood. I had videos on it. You want to see glue sticks tested? Well, look in my search box for testing glue sticks. If you really can't find it, I'd help you out to find the videos. Okay, let's get to work. Not a bad blade. I said, see, some of these knives were $10, $12. It might have had paracord handle or something. But I'll show you later why I like the blade shape. Because it's good for carbon wood. So stay tuned. And we'll be right back with this shoved in there and get ready to epoxy it. Okay, we put a bunch of hot glue on that and shoved it in there. I mean, it was enough to where I was worried it might come squirting up out of here. We won't have room for that. We had to kind of shove our blade one way. It's not perfectly straight, but this thing fits good. I carved this just for me and for people with a little bit smaller hands. Because I can get it for like this and do my working. See? So it's more for me. I can use it this way, I don't know it. But I can get up here like this. Is there jimping on here? I think there is some jimping on here. I may someday improve that, but yeah. And like I said, you get way up on that. You can put a piece of cardboard over the blade and tape it, like I tell people. You can go way up here and use it. If you're going to use like this much your knife, cover it up. You know, just protect yourself. Okay. Got our scraper ready to scrape up our glue mess. Is it cured enough? You get the picture. See, I'm always having to clean the desk off. I said it's safer than grabbing a blade doing that. We tried taping one edge, and when I was a kid, we'd take the double-edged razor blades. You probably don't know what they are, anybody younger than me. They had a double edge. The things years ago, they were double-edged razor blades. They were real thin. They'd slice you wide open. We put cardboard and tape on it, and that's what we had. We didn't have those single-edged razor blades when we were a kid. No, we used our dad's old razor blades. Utility blades a lot tougher. I mean, it'd take a lot to ever try to break this. I would put this up against anybody who said I can't scrape a a car head or something to get the gasket off. I'll do it. Don't push me. I'll put it through a torture test. Stay tuned. Okay, I mixed way too much epoxy when I hardly got any left. I squeezed on the bottle and I always take the hardener out first. They say you should because it's better to get out first. If you take it out second and it's near that stuff, it can actually start the reaction real quick. But I squeezed on the bottle and way too much. So we're going to make a little ball on the end of here. Now it's still gooey. We got our stick there. See our little sticks we made? Remember that? Little taper on the end. And we'll scrape that with our razor blade. We're going to form that little ball on here, and this will be turned into a little tool. See? Wait, it's not what not. Here, let me get the camera shut off before I get glue on my finger. Okay, see? Just spit on your fingers and mold it like clay. See that? Nice little teardrop shape, whatever. And I can't tell you where the wood is in there, but yeah, see, I mean, use that excess. Always have something planned when you're doing something epoxy, so you don't have to throw it away. That's gonna be a nice little handle on a stick. I'll make some little tool with an X-Acto blade or something. Gotta learn that to get that to focus. There you go. Your quick tip of the day. Yeah, spit on your fingers. It won't stick. That's you don't want this epoxy on your fingers. You'll be wearing it. You'll think you used. Now you'll be wearing it for a few days. Trust me, it'll stay there for a long time. Okay, we got this epoxy waiting for it to cure. Can you see that paper napkin down in there? So it's not even a 1/4 inch deep. It's just to lock the front of this and waterproof this. And I was going to mention that with acrylic paints on here, with it all sealed, painted all edges and the clear, I don't think it'll come off because that stuff will peel off just like a vinyl wrap on something. I had on that piece of metal that I was testing it on this, and believe me, you could scrape that wool, but you could peel that right up. It'll peel up. In fact, you might get some on your jar, so it peels right off. It's like a plastic skin. So it gives me some ideas of paint something I might want to take the paint back off someday. It might come back off easy. And that is this acrylic paint back here. Oh, can't see them. That's for later. That's lighter they did. Oh, you can't see those. What do you think? I think I'll paint this like a matchstick. You know, red and then put a gray tip, like them Strike Anywhere, phosphorus matches. That'll be a handle from some little X-Acto blade tool. See, that's all formed by hand. I scraped and sanded off the stick, and it's still, you can just barely push on it to shape it. So I'm not going to sand it or nothing. I'll just paint it the way it is. See how it's a little bit. I'll just paint it, lightly sand and scuff it up so the paint will stick. So there we go. See, made just a little bitty handle. Let's take a picture of that. Peeling the tape off, at least on the wood, so we can start cutting the excess epoxy off with a razor blade or something. But any flat surface, it gathers everything. All my brushes up. Yeah, any flat surface. You got to move it all if you want to use the sander, but oh well. We're running out of spaces to pile junk in here. We'll be back. Okay, we took a couple pictures where we're using our X-Acto knife, and then this tool. Mash this stuff's still not, mash it down in there flat, and come along and cut it off. Be careful, don't cut your fingers. I mean, that stuff's gooey and you're trying to cut through with a thin razor blade, but it works. Now, we don't do no sanding or anything. Is that going to show up them numbers finally? Good, I want to take a picture this time. Yeah, I'm going to look it up and see if they're still available, because I'm sure it was a paracord handle on it. That's why I'm making a wood handle. Okay, we're done with this project. So I managed to put epoxy in there. Well, the reason I like this knife is it's close to this one. How the belly of the knife is. That's way better though for curving off, for cutting off bark. But this is a good carving knife for taking bark off branches and stuff. You know, for how you do that, how I do it. So there, we're done. We'll show you a couple more things and we're out of here. The video will be done. So here we go. Let's get everything out of the way. Thought I'd just include that again of how it's made. Here's some of my acrylic painting. Okay. This is yellow and red. And the red looks too much like orange. And then it's clear coated. This was blue and green stripes and I blended it in. that was a mistake where it run together, so I just went with it. And this is the acrylic paint. It's the brown tan with dark green, olive green, and there's gray in there. I think the thinner lines are gray. I'm sure I'm right. It's not, yeah. And then we clear coated it. So, but I did make a mistake. Up at the top, you see that little bit of white? If it's going to peel, it's going to start peeling there. So I tried getting a little extra clear brushed in there, and even got some on the metal over the edge. Because, like I said, this stuff will peel right off there. If you got underneath that acrylic paint, it'll just peel off like it's the way it is. And here's kind of what I did in the knife, like I said. Put some black, put some gray on it. It's something weird type of camouflage looking. But there you go. We're trying to get better. Like I said, we're an amateur. We've never done this kind of stuff before, so we're not an artist. That got pink in there somehow. Was blue. I can't tell you why it's pink. Okay, thanks for watching. I might have a video on these, I just don't remember. So, see you next time. We're gone.